Not sure who that is.
Hanky Panky.
Oh, Hanky Panky, right.
Panky.
Is he not here this year?
No, he did not enter this year.
That's right. I do remember seeing him at the first Smash and Splash. But so we got bananas, we got turnips, we got all kinds of fun PM jank on the screen right now. We got Beachville.
Yep. Diddy Kong's one of those. He kind of gets opened up by Peach a lot, and then he kind of has trouble navigating like crouch cancels.
Sure.
I know that Junebug doesn't like fighting against me or like any Samus. He hates that matchup, and for the same reasons that you would hate Peach. It's just like heavy, hard to relatively hard to combo, and hard to break crouch.
Yeah.
And it's just like those are all things that like Diddy wants to do against you.
So rough first stock for Karma, but this guy definitely is like pretty quick to adapt, I think, to a new character.
DLA is really, really good.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
I believe he got 9th at tipped off.
Oh wow, I actually did not know that. Last year?
Yeah, tipped off 11.
That's a stacked ass turn.
Yeah, he's an old school brawl player. He's the best brawl Ganon in the world. So he's been around the block for a long time. He's played this game for a long time. He understands fundamentals. Yeah, he played Diddy Kong also in Brawl. That was his character when he wanted to win.
Right.
So yeah, he understands the game. He's always been a relatively highly regarded player in Illinois. I know he'd be like probably 4th or 5th on our PR overall. Definitely top 10 in the Midwest, in my opinion. Yeah, definitely one of those players that I feel is just like.
Good. Gotta pick that one up there with the Nair. Don't want to be trading with Diddy's up B.
Man. Isn't Banana some shit, dude?
Banana.
I think it's the most oppressive tool in the game. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
So many characters just fold to it, and like it's just.
Yep.
You're in a tech. You're in a situation where you need to tech. You literally don't get these options.
Right.
Yeah.
DLA seems like he's really wise to the way that Karma's trying to control stage, especially the way he's trying to edge guard. Like, I noticed Karma's going for a lot of flow cancel bears, and DLA hasn't bit really on any of them, and as I say it, but on the whole.
Yeah. Overall, he's been like kind of avoiding the wall.
Yep. And punishing really hard for it. I think Karma's not too sure how to punish the landing of this up B too.
It's one of those. Well, up B is like.
Oh man, rough.
It's one of those. It's one of those recoveries that I think gets respected a bit too much.
I agree with you.
People like don't. They're like scared of the barrels hitting you.
Yeah.
And it's just like fucking trade with Diddy, put him out on stage, and then deal with the barrel damage, and then just like keep doing it until he's dead.
Sure.
And granted, it's harder to like. Obviously, you don't want to trade as much when you're down, especially as significantly as this. But like, it's one of those. In general, it's one of those recoveries that just gets overly respected in this game.
Absolutely. All right, Banana means no punish on the up B on the stage. That's definitely a pretty good command grab as well. Got to be useful for this matchup too, where Peach, is wanting to come in with a float a lot, right? And the side B is just going to call that out perfectly.
Absolutely. Well, you can float like about where his like hat brim is.
Sure.
And like it's really hard for Diddy to catch it with that. He has to jump to do things.
Sure.
But other than that, like an early float for like if you're gonna like try to super fast float cancel Nair or like float cancel fair on shield or something, you could just side B.
Yeah.
Boom. Dead. Got
the
him.
DI makes up. Gross.
That's that shit that Luck does. Oh, he's going right back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess like Peach is generally good against like fast fallers, semi-fast fallers on relatively flat stages.
Yeah, I mean, you get the up throw openings, which I haven't really seen much of a grab game out of Karma at all.
Yeah, he's just been trying to like use his aerials and come in.
Yeah.
Like, that was definitely, I think, an opportunity for a shield grab. All right, here we go, Karma.
See, that's the kind of punish game that like you got to be getting every time you get that opening on Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
And that might be the stock. Indeed,
all right,
it is.
Let's go, Karma.
Much stronger start from Karma this game. That was like a night and day punish compared to what he was doing game one.
Absolutely. I said it in the first game. He's definitely like quick to adapt to a new character or to a new opponent. Karma, for those of you not familiar with him, has some high-level wins, including a win over Jason Waterfalls during his time in SoCal, as well as I believe double eliminating Zahime at a random Cali tournament that he happened to be at. Anyways, back to the match.
Yeah, back to the match.
Just for people who might not be familiar with him.
Yeah, he lived in your state.
And he's back in Minnesota now.
Okay, so he goes to school in NorCal, right?
He was living in San Diego, SoCal for a couple months earlier in the year.
Okay.
And is back in Minnesota for the time being.
Interesting.
He became ranked on the San Diego PR while there.
He was 10th, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Coming back to me.
So one thing I will say is that although bananas are definitely oppressive, Karma, being a Peach main, experienced using turnips, definitely gonna know how to like use the bananas to his advantage.
Not to mention, Peach has one of the best carryover glide tosses from Brawl.
Yep.
And it's really fucking good. It's just really good.
Just straight up misses on the uppie there,
Yeah.
trying to go for the super sweet spot.
Yeah, it looks like DLA is playing a bit nervous or just like overly cautious, I guess. Just similar things.
Yeah, he wasn't really having to respect Karma at all in the first game.
You're just going in and fucking her up. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. I don't know. Confident play like that is really, really important in general. You can't switch. Like once it's on, you have to keep it on for the whole set.
Totally.
It's definitely something that can be compromising otherwise. Whoa, he's got that banana now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and like Peach's out of shield game, not all that good.
No.
But with the banana and access to those glide tosses out of shield, it gets a lot better. I think that's why I think Diddy Kong's the best character in the game, is because his offensive game is already really good without banana, and his defensive game is supposed to be lackluster, like as a counterbalance, because like that's how this game works. Like look at Pikachu.
Right.
But banana while in shield is literally just a free retreat.
Absolutely.
Or a free counterplay into I opened you up into you're fucked. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just really, really strong, and Peach with it is very similar.
Yeah, I think it'll be really interesting to see how the meta develops in counter to Diddy Kong as people like really up their own item games and item play.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's mostly just learning to navigate banana in a way where you can just like recognize. It's like, okay, you know how like Marth works in teams, right? Where it's just like I need to shut off this area.
Yeah.
Banana is just a standing still Marth, right? So it's just like I'm gonna play on this side of the stage as much as I can. And like that's how you kind of have to play the matchup if you can't navigate
that's the
banana.
third consecutive air dodge from Karma, but he does get back to the ledge. You'll see if he'll be able to stay alive.
Well, that's another thing that Peach gets in this that she doesn't have in Melee. Like her ledge options in Melee are dog shit.
Yeah.
But because of actionability out of ledge jump, she has at least a pseudo hack dash or ledge dash, which means she's a little bit safer to come off ledge.
Right.
Really big deal actually. Oh, she's just sliding all over the place. The poor thing.
Still, we're even stocks right now. Anything could happen.
Yeah, they're kind of both at explode percents.
Yep.
Boom.
Well, that's right through it with the side B. Good awareness.
What a great song, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's not a good. It's one of those songs where you listen to it and you're like, I wouldn't fight to this, and then you fight to it and you're like, all right, fuck yeah.
I enjoy that KK is in the background, but yet it's definitely not a KK Slider song.
He's just hanging out.
He's just hanging out, pretending to play his guitar.
Hey man. Give him the young singing in the rain shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we out.
Yep.
Goodbye. DLA turned it up last time.
Yeah, he really did.
Good shit.